My name is Matthew Smith here, and today I'm going to do a presentation on why animal lives, well, of course, matter. Why you should adopt instead of breed animals. Can you click next for me? So, for one, their values. Obviously, they're a very valuable resource on Earth for such things as food, as you see the cow here. I mean, Chick-fil-A, eat more, what is it, eat more chicken or eat more cows?
Eat more chicken.
And of course, they're treasured companions. You know, everybody has their cat, their dog, and I'm sure you would not argue that. Click next one. So why would you not want to save them? So specialized breeding has been proven many, many times. I have some sources here at the bottom of the page I can show you guys after. That it's very detrimental to their overall physical health. I have an example here, the English Bulldog, who has extreme respiratory problems, which is why they have those puggy little faces, because of inbreeding and crossbreeding between different species. And now they're permanently like that. You see them every day. That's their species now. So yeah, that's why you do it. Good. So let's talk about the cost to keep them at a shelter. Animal shelters take in hundreds of animals every single day, sometimes thousands. It depends on where you're at. Around here would be hundreds. So to keep these shelters running, on average, just for cleaning, you know, for lights, things like that, about $2.25 thousand, which that's a day. In my opinion, that's a lot. This isn't, however, including the cost of the animals itself. This is just the shelter. For the animals, every single animal that they take in is a minimum of $200 right off the bat for their diagnostics done at a vet. Then, of course, throwing in their food, their water, and all their other miscellaneous items that they have to have, such as collars and toys for their mental health. Honestly, it all starts to add on. And you're looking at a very expensive animal. So this money could be saved if you just adopted them instead of bred more. So save their lives. A well-known fact is after a certain amount of days, a shelter has to put down their animal. Usually it's 15. So if you want to save them, all you have to do is adopt them. It's that simple. Got some cute little animals there. And of course, the terrible side effects that you could stop just by adopting. So instead of breeding more, you could save an entire species by itself. These are some of the deformed animals here. That one being a wiener dog, as you can see. So inbreeding and crossbreeding can ultimately stop the process of evolution itself on the species. And it also has terrible side effects such as weak bodies, as you see on the wiener dog here. Weak frames, a lot of mental problems, such as smaller dogs. They can have a lot of mental issues in their brain. And abnormal issues such as breathing, as I've stated before. It can also help you save the earth. I mean, by adopting an animal, you can create more room on the earth itself by decreasing the total amount of animals. That can help with many things, including the amount of resources we currently already have, and of course the food that we produce. We wouldn't have to produce anywhere near as much, which ultimately can save money as well. It also reduces the resources we already waste by having overpopulation of animals, and natural things such as spoilage. Okay. So, overall, adopting the animal instead of breeding them can keep the species safe from deformalities and increase their overall health. Because animal lives matter too.
Oh, those are the cutest little pictures.
Okay.